Okay, I'm just going to do a quick show around of the Haslab proton pack, which I will be selling relatively shortly. I'm going to start off with a powered on version of the startup sequence, but with the additional speaker, the external speaker, which I have wired up internally. So I'll start that now. You can notice a much meatier thump to it when it starts, and also an additional under roar from the three speakers which have been wired up into the back. If I turn that off, you'll notice the difference, hopefully. That's without, and that's with. And there's also some Bluetooth functionality within that as well, so that simultaneously, whilst also playing the sounds from the idle hum, it'll also play the sounds from whatever device that you have connected to it via Bluetooth, which may be, your mobile phone. And I'd recommend the use of 101 soundboards, so you can play sound effects through that as well as maybe some background music as well. Some of the features that I've redone on this pack: I have replaced the ribbon cable with a GB2 accurate ribbon cable. There's lots of flexo PET cabling on it as well. It's had a full repaint. All the weathering has been redone because the Hasbro weathering is pretty shocking, to be honest. On the wand itself, the front grip has a snap-on cover, courtesy of Haslab. There's a snap-on rear grip, which is again courtesy of Haslab. The hose has been covered in flexo PET to give it the hazard stripes as well, which matches in with the rest of the theme of the pack. There's a lens cover over the top of the blue power cell lighting. The lighting on the inside of the cyclotron has been redone as well because of the mods that you do in there regarding the covering of the lenses to diffuse the light a little bit better. So rather than seeing 3 LEDs, it's a lot more diffused. It doesn't look great on the camera, but it looks much better in person. Because of the electronics work I've done on the inside, the volume adjust still works, both to the external and the internal speaker. Other external mods that I've done, there's been a replacement, a covering of the blue tube on the side, which is incorrect on the Haslab, which comes out as black, so that's been coated. Like I said, the ribbon cable has been redone, but I've kept the original ribbon mount, which disconnects and then gives the fault effect. Sounds really good on that speaker. Like I said, there's been a repaint, but there's also been a repaint of quite a lot of the external elbows. There's a repaint of the end cap for the ion arm. This is a replacement 3D printed ion arm. And then on the front, like I say, all the weathering's been redone. Quite a lot of the painting's been retouched to make it look a lot more authentic, a lot more accurate. On the back, if I just flip it over, you'll see the Alice mount has been properly mounted using GBS Workstation Alice mounts, which are a 3/4 inch mount away from the actual frame, which gives it the actual correct distance. Like I said, there are 2 external speakers that have been mounted. One of them runs the internal sounds and the other one is for Bluetooth purposes. And then inside of the power cell box, we also have the LiPo mounted power bank battery, which replaces the rather frankly crazy D cells that are on the original, which are behind a panel in there. You can still use them if you want to. The original shoulder straps have been recovered so that there's no gaps in the motherboard. You can see the danger sticker that's been replaced on this side as well. and I think overall I have massively improved the functionality of that. Probably not to go without mentioning as well, obviously the stand has been repainted as well and added hazard tape. Just put it back on the mount. And that's pretty much it. Any questions, and please do ask.